Third over in progress, being bowled by Sahir Mirza, Willows Academy. After 2, they are 6 without loss. It's Sakhlan and Ataullah Sharif, the wicketkeeper, opening the batting for the Willows Academy. Zahir Mirza to Ataullah Sharif, play and a miss. An appeal for cut behind by the wicketkeeper Shah Faisal, but no back involved, says the umpire. For those who've just joined in, it's the Willows Academy who won the toss and decided to bat first. This time Ataullah Sharif goes across the wicket. I don't think he timed it as well as he would have liked, so mid-on is able to get across and cut it off, only a single. Zahir Mirza now to Sakhlan. Nicely driven, it was full and just around middle and off, you could say. Nice looking drive, but Sakhlan hits it straight to the fielder. Zahir Mirza once again in the air, but good placement from Sakhlan. He has hit that one over that fielder. It takes a cover in well, 2 boundary riders for Zahir Mirza. One at deep extra cover, one at long off, and Sakhlan places that one right between those two for a couple. Last ball of the third over. Zahir Mirza to Sakhlan. Play and a miss. Well, every time the batsman misses a ball, the wicketkeeper Shah Faisal is pretty excited. So dot to end the over, another tidy over from Zahir Mirza, just 4 runs, and the Willows Academy are 10 without loss after 3 overs. Munir Sharif to continue. First over went for just 3 runs. The first ball starts with a full delivery outside off around 4th stump. Ataullah Sharif, think he should have been on the front foot driving that one, but instead he looks to drag it to the outside without any footwork. Ataullah Sharif looks like a predominantly leg side player. Even the last over we've seen that. With every ball he's just trying to play it to the outside. Munir. Direct hit, and it would have been, I think, curtains for Munir. But that was a wayward throw from the man at mid-on. Way over the stumps. Bowler just gets out of the way of the throw. Munir Sharif to Sakhlan. Nicely punched off the back foot. Straight to cover point there, no run, and that's good timing once again from Sakhlan. He looks a lot more accomplished batsman. Looks like has all the shots in the book and is playing all around the wicket, you can say, not just this time. Sakhlain uses his feet, goes into the pitch of the delivery, but still goes through with a shot and only manages an inside edge towards short mid wicket. Signal this time for Sakhlain. Sharif making a few changes to the field. It's got a man at deep mid wicket now, and third man comes in. A sweeper and a mid wicket for Munir. In the air, set to the fielder. I think it's Sajid, the catcher there at backward point, who just been brought inside the circle from third man. So Ataullah Sharif's vigil comes to an end, and he looks like he's struggling. Maybe he's got some cramp or whatever, but he's limping his way back to the Willows Academy dugout, and a sedate start to the Willows Academy. They've just got 12 from the first 4 overs rather, and they've now lost a wicket as well. Ataullah Sharif tried very hard, but he just couldn't get going today. Four runs of 9 ball before being caught by Sajid at backward point of the bowling of Munir Sharif. 12 for 1 after 4 overs. The new batsman replacing Ataullah Sharif out in the middle is Sadullah, and is occupying an important position in this Willows Academy lineup. Number 3 usually goes to the best two. Number 3 and number 4 usually goes to the best 2 batsmen in the middle in the lineup, I would rather say. New bowler into the attack. It's Samir Sam, and the first ball is right on the money. In the block hole, all the batsmen's pads, and Sakhlain does well to dig it out towards extra cover. No run. Backward point fielder thought there is a man in the deep there, so that's well played by Sakhlain. He just waits for the ball to come to him, and at the last moment just opens the face and guides it towards deep third for might have been a boundary, but Zahir Mirza just pulls it in, and the batsman gets 3. It's new man Sadullah on strike. I think there's too much of a gap between the wicketkeeper and gully. So even if once again right in the block. Oh no, they are going for the single. Direct hit once again would have been very interesting. That was a risky single by Sadullah, but he's off the mark. Now this is, I think, a much better field. Man at shot third gives the bowler much more confidence. Sap to Sakhled. It's nicely played on the back foot. Oh no, there's a misfield. Cover point fielder. Well, batsmen weren't running actually. They had already aborted the idea of a single there, but I think the fielder just took his eyes off the ball. Nicely punched off the back foot by Sadullah to the right of that cover point fielder. Another single. Long on, brought inside the circle now by Sam, and he sends that cover point fielder back towards extra cover or sweeper cover, you can say. In the air, but once again good placement by Sakhled, and they're coming back for the second good throw from the deep, but Sadullah beats the throw and makes his crease. So 6 runs of Sam's first over on the Willows Academy, 20 for 1 after 5 overs. Another bowling change. Sajid to bowl the 6th over of the innings, the last power play over. So the field restrictions still on. Sajid's to bowl, and it's Sadullah on strike. Starts with a full delivery outside off. That's driven towards long on. Oh, there is a misfield and then a flash. Sakhled is back for 2. Upper at long on normally is safe. He's a very safe fielder, but this time makes a mistake. That's a good shot. Excellent. What a Sadullah just gets across, gets underneath that full delivery and launches it over cow corner for a 6. As good as it gets. This is the last power play over, so both Saad and Sakhled looking to make full use of the field restrictions. Sadullah once again targets the same area and result is the same. Another 6 over cow corner. Sajid once again bowls full. This time he was a lot wider. I mean outside off around 4th or 5th stump maybe. But Saad once again goes across, gets down on his knee and slog sweeps that one. It's 12 of 2. That's a very good cricket shot, I would say, not just slogging. The bowler under pressure. Long on moves more towards cow corner. mid on, and Sajid switches around the wicket. Oh no, there's a misfield. Long mid on, should have cut it off. It shouldn't have been a run there. His mistakes just creeping in because of that onslaught from Sad. Two balls to go in the over. That's it straight to mid on. There's a shyer than on strikers in because Sadullah was backing. Last ball of the over. Appeal for a stumping, but I think Shah Faisal was very late on that one. Another duck to end the over, and that's also the end of the power play. After 6, Willows Academy 36 for 1. Samir Singh continuing into his second over. Some urgency now. That's since the time Sadullah has walked in. Another good shot. Found the gap. Fielder after it, but the ball will win the race. That's the second boundary of the over. First, a beautiful on drive from Sadullah. Now a cut off the back foot by Sakhlen. This is proving to be another costly over. Alright, I think it was another full delivery from Sam, but Sakhlen just yoked himself there, walking into that. Sam once again. That's beautifully bowled. Once again, right in the block hole. Into the batsman's pad, not giving him any room. Last ball of the over. Might be a no ball. Oh yes. It is a no ball. Yep. Above the batsman's waist, and a free hit for Sakhalin. He bowled a couple of dots before that, but with that no ball, Sam has. It was already a big over for the Willows Academy. 9, and with that 3, it's 12, and a free hit. Wow! Wow! A length delivery, and the Sakhalin has just launched into it. That's a big 6 over deep mid wicket to finish the over. Make it 18 runs. The Willows Academy on song. It's 53 for 1 after just the 7 overs. So Sadullah injecting some urgency into this Willows Academy, and Sakhalin has just joined the party. 26 of 6, 26 for him, and 22 of 8 for Saad. Samir Sam 2 overs for 26. The second was just too expensive. 18 runs. To be honest, that was a poor delivery from Sam to finish. It was a free hit. I thought he might go for another leg stump yorker or go for the change up, the slower delivery, but he bowls length, and that too on the pads. Free swing for Sakhalin, and he makes maximum. So, Willows Academy 53 for 1. Another bowling change. Mohammad Fassi into the attack now. Is that sort of a bowler, Fassi? If he gets it right, he might get a few wickets, but otherwise might go for runs here. The Willows Academy wouldn't mind him into the attack. Yep, told you. Or it starts with a wide down the leg side. Let's see once again. This time Sadullah goes straight down the wicket, hits it in the air, but the ball doesn't carry too long on. Another misfield by Akbar, and Sadullah will get 2 more. Told you, these two are putting pressure, immense pressure on the fielders. Bowler's not happy with the fielder. Let's change his position. Akbar goes towards deep mid wicket now. Another wide down the leg side from Fassi. These are easy runs for the Willows Academy. The first 4 overs, I think the Hawks were in complete control. They conceded just 12 runs and picked up a wicket as well. But as I told, since Sadullah has forked in, that's nicely driven on the up by Saad. It's in the gap. Work to do for long off. Another misfield, and anyhow they were going to go for 2. This is good batting. They are getting boundaries at regular intervals and converting the singles into 2s, putting more pressure on bowler as well as the fielders. Fassi. This time it's a full toss. Hits it in the air, but I think well short of the fielder in the deep, and they won't take the fielder on. Stick with just a single. Fassi now to Sakhalin. Oh, that was a poor delivery. And to add insult to injury, the fielder in the deep has allowed that one to go through. Another boundary for Sakhlin. Shot on the pads and help yourself stuff from Mohammad Fasid. Told at the start of the over, if he gets it right, he might get a wicket here. Not just one, he gets 2-3 wickets, but if he gets it wrong, he will travel. Unnecessary on that occasion from Sakhlin. They are going for the second and a favored throw from the long off fielder running in. I think it's Munir Sharif there. Sadullah makes his crease, another 2 to the total. 4 runs keep coming. The Hawks unable to control the flow of runs. That's a nice on drive from Sakhlin. Will Sadullah go for 2 again? He will. Sam has a shy, but misses with a direct hit. Another 2 to end the over. Oh, another big over for the Willows Academy. They are 68 for 1 after 8 overs. 15 runs coming off Mohammad Fasid's first over. Now the Hawks just looking to take the pace off. Spinner into the attack. Sad. Shujat Ahmed. Oh, that was shot. Sakhlin looking to cut it off the back foot, looking to force it off the back foot. He's beaten though. Shujat goes fuller and Sakhlin drives it towards long off for another single. Another loopy delivery once again, generously tossed up by Sakhlin, but by Shujat. Almost a full toss, dipping on the batsman, and I think Sadullah was winding up for a big hit. Only manages the bottom edge. That's a good shot. Here's the point, back cover point fielder, and all the way. It was very intentional from Sakhlin. He played it on the up, always looking to clear that cover point fielder. Once that ball was past him, no stopping it. Shujat, last ball of the over. Nicely driven once again by Sakhlin. Thinking about 2, but wisely deciding against it. A single to end the over. So 8 runs of Shujat Ahmed's first over, and the Willows Academy 76 for 1 after 9 overs. But Fassi will continue. The 10th over of the innings. Saklan on strike. First ball. I think Saklan would have been better served if he had stayed in his crease. He could have just played it towards backward square leg and might have got a boundary like he did in the previous over. But using his field and trying to get to the pitch.
बोलूँ क्या भाई कमेंट्री में?
Yeah, that's pretty short once again from Fassi, but Saklan has pulled that one straight to the man at deep mid wicket. Only a single. That was hit pretty hard. Fassi. Oh, Sadullah across the stumps, looking to go big over mid wicket, but this time he fails to connect. Next ball, he makes room for himself, and I think he was looking to go inside out maybe, but hits it straight to extra cover, another dot. So this is a good over from Sir Fassi. In the air, but I think it will be safe. Yep, there is a sweeper, so it will just be a single. This is a good over from Fassi. Tidy one at that. Just 4 singles, and at the halfway stage, at the completion of 10 overs, the Willows Cricket Academy, after winning the toss and deciding to bat first, are 80 for 1. Saklan, the opener, not out on 42 of just 35, and his partner Sadullah is not out on 31 of just 17 deliveries, and this has been a very good partnership. 68 these two have added. Just 37 balls, and it's time for drinks. So welcome back after the drinks break. Zahir Mirza back into the attack. The Hawks in search of a wicket. The first ball, Sadullah drives towards a deep extra cover for a single. Saflain into the 40s now. 3 4s and a 6 for him. Here comes Zahir Mirza. He bowls it full and straight around middle and leg. Saflain just looking to defend it, gets an edge or leading edge towards gully or backward point. You can see in another single results. Now the fielder at square or deep third man comes in. Sadullah goes straight down the ground and he has managed to beat the fielder. A ball just bouncing once before going over, and it's a 4. Length delivery, and he was prepared for it, I feel. You know, looking at the field, he knew what was coming. Length delivery outside off, and he just bounced onto it. This time, Zahir Mirza bowls another length delivery, but just rolls his fingers over that one. I think it was a leg cutter. Sadullah did try to hit shot. He played the previous ball, but couldn't time it as well as he did. In fact, he just got a bottom edge onto that one. No one at shot mid wicket, an easy single. Zahir Mirza to Saflain. Driven on the up towards covers for another single by Saflain. That's good batting. And it's just not an individual. It's not an individual game. It's a team game, and not just bowling, but no, the batting especially. It's done in partnership. Saad once again goes across and hits it towards the mid wicket. Saflain wants to, but Saad happy with just a single, and that will be the end of the 11th over. Another good one for Willows. 9 runs in it, 89 for 1 after 11. So we're mentioning it's batting partnership. You know, the Saad has been the aggressor, and Saflain has done his job to perfection. Just rotated the strike, and whenever there's been a loose ball, he's got the boundaries as well. So it's all about partnerships. This partnership has got the Hawks worried. Sajid will have another go. His first over was quite expensive. Saad once again across the stumps, and that was pretty straight from Sajid actually. Saad did well to get an edge and to that one, otherwise he might have been a very close candidate for an LBW. Yeah, this time I think he has got hold of it, but fails to clear the man at cow corner, and an easy catch for him. So a comeback, good, very good comeback in fact from Sajid. Previous over I think it was Sadullah who hit him for 2 sixes, but this over first up he bowls a dot, and the next ball he gets rid of him. A good catch in the deep. So a good innings, a very good innings in fact from Sadullah comes to an end. A quick fire 31 of just 19 balls. in the Willows Academy are now 2 down for 89. Correction, actually Sadullah got 38 of 23 with 2 fours and 2 sixes. New batsman at number 4 for the Academy, Willows Academy is Zaid Hussain. I've seen him bat. Well, he has consistently been at the top, consistently batted in the top order for Willows at number 3 or number 4. Today, Sadullah promoted, so Zaid has swapped in it for another very full delivery from Sajid, but Sahlan drives that one towards long on for another single. Oh no, that was sloppy from Sajid. Fails to collect the throw from the deep, and the batsman taken overthrow. Sloppy to say the least. So this Sajid should have done better. Next ball. That's a good shot. Driven on the up. But there is a fielder. Oh, the man at deep extra cover has let that one through his legs. Not sure who that is, but that won't please Sajid a bit. It's already been expensive today. This over, he got a wicket and he was hoping to bowl a decent one, but that misfield has cost him. Well, I think Sajid has also got to take some credit for that. If he had collected the throw from the deep, Sahlan would have never been on strike. 50 for Sahlan of just 39 balls. Where there should have been just a single. Sahlan gets a boundary and gets to his 50. Last ball of the over. Oh, that's another good shot. I think Sahlan has found the gap once again. Yes, the cover had some ground to make, but he fails to keep it in there. Back-to-back boundaries for Sahlan to end the over. Well, I think he got a wicket the second ball, but Sajid ends up conceding 11 of that over. The Deccan Hawks, they're exactly 100 for the loss of 2 wickets after 12. Shudat Ahmed. Well, just one over for him from the commentary box in from his back to bowl his second from the far end, single first ball. That's one very good placement once again. Might go all the way. Yes, a deep extra cover once again fails to keep it in, and it's 4 more for Sakhlin. The placement from Sakhlin. The last 2 occasions, it was simply superb. No doubt it was a half volley, but it still had to be put away, and Sakhlin has done it beautifully. It's up in the air. Will Longoff be able to cut it off? No! And I think this has gone all the way. Yes! Another very full delivery from Shujat, and Sakhlin this time goes over deep extra cover, and it's a maximum quality shot. That shows the caliber of this man. Right at the beginning of the innings, I told when Ataullah Sharif and Sakhlin were batting together, Ataullah was, I think, looking to play everything on the outside, but Sakhlin is playing the ball on its merit, and he's continuing to do so. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful once again. And a pull toss on the pads, and Sakhlin, it is fine, and just laps it very fine. For a couple, won't go all the way because Shujat isn't providing any space there, but any pace, I mean to say. Appeal full leg before, but that was clearly pitching down leg, outside leg, I mean to say. Another good over for the Willows Academy. Might be a wide. No, it's not. In fact, there's no signal from the umpire, so I think he's given this as a run for Sakhlin, who will retain the strike. 14 runs of that over, and the Willows Academy 114 for 2 after just 13. Well, the Deccan Hawks got rid of Sadullah in the 12th over. Sajid had him caught at cow corner, but the troubles just don't seem to end, because since Sadullah's wicket, Sakhlin has just taken over. He's up the ante, 67 of just 45 now. That's in the air, but will fall safe, and Sakhlin gets 2 runs. What has to be said, good placement once again. Meanwhile, Samir Sam is back into the attack. Hasn't been his day this far. Decent first over where I think he considered it just 4, but the second one he went for 20. Oh, that's another very good shot. Good use of the feet. Just a shimmy, gets to the pitch. In fact, it wasn't to the pitch, but it drives it on the up and the gap. A beautiful cover drive, simply gorgeous from Sakhlin. Takes him into the 70s now. This partnership is worth 31 of just 12. They are maintaining the tempo, not just getting bogged down because of the fall of the wicket. And these are quality strokes actually from Sakhlin. It's just not slogging. Zaid wants to. good work in his follow through by Sam. Keeps the batsman to just a single. So if you take a look at the shots Sakhlin has played, those are proper cricketing shots. It's not just going bang bang, trying to hit everything out of the park. It's played according to the merit of the ball. Sam now to Zaid. Oh, he has gone right through like Sakhlin. Zaid also trying to drive it on the up, but the ball just came in just about and sneaks through bat and pad and takes the leg stump. So Willows Academy lose their third wicket, a shot and a brief stay in the middle for Zaid. He's gone for a single digit score and it's 100 and the score it's 121 for 3. Krishna Vamshi is the new batsman. Sam. Length delivery on the pads. Flicked straight to short mid wicket, no run. Sam, last ball of the over. That's driven straight down the ground by Krishna. Single to end the over. Krishna Vamshi gets off the mark. 8 runs and a wicket for Sam in that over. And the Willows Academy 122 for the loss of 3 wickets after 14 overs. Sakhlin still going strong. 74 of just 48. Krishna Vamshi is just worked in. Shujat Ahmed continuing. Slight misfield. Full toss. It's nicely played by Vamshi, but oh no, another mistake. Deep extra cover once again. Misfields and allows another 2. Even the first ball, it was hit straight to the man at back foot point who misfielded and gave away 2. So easy run for Krishna. That was way outside off, left alone and a white signal by the umpire. So runs continue to flow for the Willows Academy. What a catch! What a catch! Krishna Vamshi looking to hit it with the wind straight down the ground. I think Sabir Sam there, who was in actually a couple of feet, is not standing right at the rope. He was in, and Krishna, even I, to be honest, even I thought that Krishna might have just cleared him, but Sam at the last moment just leaps, puts it hand up, and the ball sticks. So 4th wicket down. Krishna Vamshi was another batsman, Willows batsman goes cheaply. It's Krishna Vamshi who got only 5 runs. $127 for 4 now. One of the catches of this edition, I would say. Samir Sam pulls out a blinder. Pulls off a blinder. Runner ball 5 for Krishna. But I think now that they have lost to 4, the Willows Academy need to be careful. Still 5 overs to go after this. If they continue to lose wicket, they might just fall short of that projected score of 180. They need at 180 actually. If they have to beat this strong Deccan lineup. Aman is the new batsman. And Shujat Ahmed bowls a wide first up to the new man. Should be looking to make him play actually, but Shujat gives him a free run. Yeah, that's well bowled, well flanked, outside off. A swing and a miss from Aman. Two balls to go in the over. Shujat Ahmed goes over. That's a good shot. Very good, in fact, from Aman. Goes over wide long off, and the ball has carried all the way. Yep, they are. And from here, when you're hitting from this end, the wind is going to help you. I think Krishna Vamsi was unlucky. Their ball just didn't go on. Placement from Aman was very good actually. He hit it right between deep extra cover and long off. Sakleen wants to. He's coming back. Aman has to go. Another fielding error. Misfield let long on. Comfortable 2 in the end. 13 runs of that over, though there was a wicket for Shujat Ahmed in that, but Willows Academy still got 13, and after 15 they are 136 for the loss of 4 wickets. Sakleen has been deprived of strike lately, but he will have first go. I mean, he will be on strike this over. The start of the over. To be honest, I think none of the Deccan Hawks bowlers have been able to make an impact today. They might have picked up 4 wickets, but not because of the bowlers' brilliance. It's more because of the batsman's mistakes, you can say, in search of runs. Fussy back, and some wide down the leg side. Sakleen just watches it go through. Nothing to do with that. Fussy once again. Oh no! There's another misfield, and this might cost them 4 runs. Yes, another good shot by Sakleen. It was full outside of. Sakleen just leant into it, but he couldn't hit it in the gap. Hits it straight to the man at gully, and he lets that one go through his legs. That won't make the bowler happy though. What should have been a dot ball ends up being another boundary for Sakleen, who moved to 78 of 49. Mohammad Fussy once again. This has gone straight up. Two fielders running in, but none of them is able to cut it off or catch it. And Sakhalin gets another 2. Takes him to 80. 80 of just 50. Hawks unable to build any pressure whatsoever. I mean, they haven't. Look at those graph. Might be a no ball actually. Yep, apologies straight away from the bowler. It was well above the batsman's waist. I thought Sakhalin might have just got underneath that one, but he hasn't. More of a top edge. I think if it wasn't a no ball, Sakhalin might have taken a single there, but he was to be on strike for the free hit. Here comes Fussy. Free hit. Oh, well, the catch has been taken, but I think the fielder doesn't realize that it was a free hit. Sakhalin, I think he's tired now, so he's just looking to. He was just looking to ramp it, maybe, or he was looking for that dill scoop over the wicketkeeper or third man. It's in the air. Good stop in the deep. Naman back for 2. Oh no, this has gone right through the wicketkeeper's legs, and by results. One of 52, Sakhalin on strike. Last ball of the over. Once again, Fussy just rolling his fingers over that one. It was the leg cutter, and Sakhalin hits it in the air, but well short of long off. Sam tried very hard to get that one, but fails to do so, and a single to end the overs for Sakhalin. He keeps strike. 82 over 53. The Willows Academy 149 for 4 after 16. Well, if you look at the length, the Hawks have pulled, I think they have been either too full or too short. Failed to hit that in between length consistently, the hard length, what you call a good length, which makes difficult for the batsman to get underneath. Either they have been too full, making it easier to get the batsman underneath, or been too short when they can cut or pull or hook. And I think that is the reason why the Willows Academy flourished. Another short one. But Sakhalin is unable to put it away. Honestly speaking, I think Sakhalin is tired now, and Willows Academy need a new batsman in the middle. Ball is for 2, but with Sam at long off, going to be difficult. I think now Aman will have to do the heavy lifting for the Willows Academy. I mean, he needs to find the boundary. It's 150. Ah, that's well. Oh, that's excellent. Well, once Aman hit it, I think everyone was convinced that it might go over. It was going to be a 6, but the man at deep mid wicket jumps in. What do you call it? Pushes it back in. So runs coming in signals now for the Willows Academy, because we are into the death overs, the slog overs, what you call, and this is the time when they need more boundaries. Even on the up, ball was in the air. Bowler did get a hand to that one in his follow through, but fingertips maybe. Another single for Rahman. Zahir Mirza at short third was quickly on to the ball, but is unable to stop the single. Sakhlain will retain the strike. It's 153 for the loss of 4 wickets after 17. Zahir Mirza back into the attack. Just got one up his sleeve. 3 overs for 16 before this. Off 3 wickets. Another beautiful drive from Sakhlain. He wants to. He's back. I think he's struggling, but yes. Even though he's got 84, but he's still diving in. Still desperate. That's the hunger for runs. I think he's eyeing that 3-figure mark. He's definitely got that, on his mind now. 84 of 50, 86 of 56. That's in the air, but I think he has gone all the way. Oh yes, even though he has run out of gas, but I think Sakhlain has still got his 6 over wide long off. Takes him into the 90s, a 92 of just 57 with 8 more to get. Willows Academy 161 for 4, just enough gas left, or enough fuel left in the tank for one last go. Sakhlain wanted 2, but Aman isn't quick enough between the wickets. But so now I think bowlers just trying to roll their fingers over the ball. I mean, trying to bowl the slower ones, not giving the batsman pace to work with. Because what we saw the previous ball, Aman bowled at his natural pace and went for a 6 over wide long off. That's a good one. Another good one from Zahir Mirza. Cinched around the wicket, bowls it into the pads in the block hole. Aman just digs it out towards square leg for a single to give Sakhlain the strike back. Sakhlain has got 2 more balls in this over. I think he will be searching for another boundary here. So I think he did get something on that one. Yep, about a match. Wicketkeeper takes it on the bounce. Zahir Mirza. Last ball of the over. This has gone straight up. This time I think he is hitting against the wicket wind, and Sakhlin unable to clear long on, and it's a good catch in the deep. So after batting so well, to be fair, he deserved 100, but I don't think Deccan Hawks they would want that record against their name. So Zahir Mirza, after being hit for a 6 over long off, a good comeback, concedes just 2 runs of the next 4 balls and picks up the big wicket of Sakhlin. A good catch by Gibran Ali at long on. So 93 of just 60 balls for Sakhlin. He almost carried his bat through. 163 for the loss of 5 wickets after 18. 2 overs to go. At least I think from here Willows Academy will be eyeing another 20 runs. Should be the minimum. Manu Prasad is the new batsman, and I think played a good cameo towards the end in the last match. Now that Aman has got his eye in, and Bhanu Prasad Bhanu is a very good runner between the wickets, always looking for those twos, looking to convert the singles into twos, I mean, and then he's got big shots as well. Will he be able to repeat what he did in the previous match? And that will give them an extra 10 runs, 8 to 10 runs. Oh no, it was a full toss, missed by Bhanu, and wicketkeeper as well. Well, if not off the bat, they get the Willows Academy do get a boundary by way of buys. A lazy effort by the wicketkeeper Shah Faisal, should have stopped that. That's hit pretty hard by Bhanu, but straight to Sam at long off. Just a single. Fassi bowling his fourth. Shot. Aman has put it in the gap. A point fielder running backwards. A sweeper, but none of them is able to cut it off. Another boundary. Once again, short and wide. Another poor delivery, I would say, from Fassi, giving the batsman room, and Aman was intentional from Aman, played it in the air, but I think he was always looking to clear the point fielder. Another poor delivery from Fassi, way outside off, left alone by the batsman, and a white signalled by the umpire. Fussy now switches around the wicket. Might be another 2 here. Yappa Bhanu will come back. Throw is towards the wicket keeper, but Aman runs hard and makes his crease. It's 2 more to the total. Another good over for the Willows Academy. They've already got 13 with a ball to go. Last ball. Very close to being called a wide, but I think that was just in, maybe. That just inside that guideline for the umpire, but dot ball to end the over after 19. Willows Academy 176 for 5. Munir Sharif to finish on the 20th over, and it's Bhanu Prasad on strike. Starts with a leg cutter. Bhanu Prasad swings across the line, misses, and he's clean bowled. Allah, well, at least I didn't realize that the ball has hit the stumps. I think the batsman also wasn't sure, so the umpire had to signal him that he has been bowled. A good start to the over for Munir Sharif. Wicket first ball. Willows Academy 6 down now for 176. Matri Sai Maitre, the new batsman. It's got to hit the ground running. There's no time. 5 balls remain in the innings. Munir Sharif has bowled well today. Actually has been quite economical. Another leg cutter from him, but Sai was I think he saw what happened the last ball, so he just watches it onto his bats, defends it, and takes a single. The plan is, I think, evident, very evident. Munir Sharif isn't going to provide any pace for the batsman. Swing and a miss. Length was there, but it was short enough, I feel, there to be hit, but Aman swings at it pretty hard, loses his shape, doesn't connect, and it's another dot. Well, this has been an excellent over so far from Munir Sharif. Wicket first ball, then just a single, another dot. This has gone straight up. Fielder running in, takes it. Another one goes down. Aman, the man dismissed, and a good catch by the fielder at deep extra cover running in. Willows Academy are now 7 down for 1. Munir Sharif. Another leg cutter, I think. Missed by the batsman in a leg bye to end the over. An excellent over from Munir Sharif to end. Just 2 runs and 2 wickets as well. Maybe 3 runs. Yeah, just 2. Yep, at the start of the over it was 176 for 5 and Deccan Willows Academy, after winning the toss and deciding to bat first, finish with 178 for the loss of 7 wickets from their 20 overs. So the target for the Deccan Hawks to win this match, 179. We'll be back with the chase shortly. That's unbelievable. Wicket first ball for the Willows Academy, and it's the big hitting Shah Faisal who's been removed. What a start to their defense. Well, the Willows have a big score. They got 178 batting first. Sadullah, who did well with a bat in hand, has got rid of Shah Faisal in the first over. The worst possible start for the was just mentioning the worst possible start for the Deccan Hawks to their chase. They needed 179. They need 179 to win, but they have lost to Shah Faisal. Gibran Ali and Shah Faisal opening the batting. Now the Shah Faisal is gone. Well, I don't think the Hawks were expecting that, because the next batsman wasn't ready actually. Finally, Munir Sharif makes his way out to the middle at number 3 for the Deccan Hawks with a mountain to climb. Sadullah having a very good day out in the office. Having a good day out in the sun, I should rather say. Sadullah to the new man. Oh, play enemy. So that one just going over. Sadullah once again. Yeah, good shot. Fazal Sharif climbs onto that shot delivery and pulls it to the right of mid-on for a single. So Munir Sharif gets going. He's on board. Deccan Hawks 2 for 1. Saad has got a slip. Can extract one more here. I think they will be in well and truly in control. Oh. Once again, Sadullah unnecessarily going right up to the batsman after bowling that ball. I think he needs just curtail his follow up or follow through, whatever. Last ball of the over. On the pads, that's Gibran Ali at his best. Just a fine tickle and the ball goes all the way. No one at short fine or long leg or even the square leg. So spoils the over a bit for Sadullah. This Deccan Hawks are 6 for 1 after the first over, chasing 179 to win. Anand to bowl the second over. Starts with a full delivery actually, very full. In line with the stumps, and Munir Sharif just flicks that one towards deep mid wicket for a single. I think Anand into the attack mainly because there is a left-hander out there. Ball is still very new. In fact, this is just a second over, so not sure if Anand might get any help here. What was that for? One flighted once again from Anand, and I think Gibran was looking to drive that. Did he get some bat onto that one? Pad? Maybe. Oh, just short of the man at extra cover, and it has gone through Sadullah. So boundary for another boundary for Gibran. Just a little short from Anand on that occasion, and nicely punched off the back foot by Gibran Ali. Anand hit these with the right lengths. There's a feeling just can't afford to in the air, but well, there were shouts of catch it, lele, but I think Gibran once again placed it very well. Goes over the man at square leg and all the way to the boundary. So back-to-back boundaries for Gibran. In fact, he's got all his runs in boundaries. 12 of 6. A slight delay because the ball was lost. It's been retrieved. Now we are ready to go once again. Anand with the next. Oh, it has gone through once again. A point fielder. And it's 4 more. A hat-trick of boundaries for Gibran Ali. And I think the move to bring the off-break bowler into the attack against the left-hander has backfired. Gibran Ali has taken him for few. To be fair to Anand, I think at least there were at least 2 shots which could have been stopped, should have been stopped, but previous ball was shot. In fact, the previous 3 were shot. This time Anand goes fuller, and Gibran Ali goes up and over. Another boundary. So 4 boundaries in a row to finish the over. The Deccan Hawks are 23 for 1 after 2 overs. 23 for 1 after just 2, and Gibran Ali has raised to 20 of just 8 balls. Prasad to bowl the third over. Thought Sadullah got a wicket, he might continue, but looks like he might bowl the fourth. It's Banu Prasad to bowl. New man Munir Sharif on strike. Banu's got a long leg or a deep fine leg, you could say, and the third man is quite square. Because there is a short third as well. Banu Prasad to Munir Sharif. Starts with a short delivery that's nicely pulled by Munir. Here is a fine leg fielder. Banu Prasad, who just moved in squarer, comes into picture. Stops that one and Munir Sharif gets a single. Looks like the Willows Academy bowlers are struggling against the left-hander. Sadullah in the first over bowled one on the pads, went for a boundary. Then the second over Anand went for 4 boundaries. Let's see if Banu Prasad fares any better. Placed the start is very good. Full delivery on the pads and defended back to the bowler by Gibran. Prasad. Next ball, oh, that was in the air, but it was short and wide, and Gibran once again hits the gap. He's making full use of this field restrictions, and at the moment he's just dealing in boundaries. All his runs, 24, have come in boundaries. That was his 6th. But I think it was a poor delivery from Bhanu. It was short and wide and pretty much a hit-me delivery. That's a good shot. That's excellent. It wasn't such a bad delivery, but Gibran just makes a little bit of room here for himself and cuts it between the 2 point fielders for yet another boundary. Problems now for the Willows Academy. Gibran has got them thinking that 28 of just 13. Banu Prasad over the wicket now. On the pads, well, I don't think Gibran got any bat onto that one, but he will come back for 2. Yep, the fine leg fielder is pretty square. More towards deep backward square leg, you can say. So 2 leg byes. Banu, last ball of the over. Bowls it full around off stump, driven straight back to the bowler by Gibran. A dot to end the over. Another good over for the Deccan Hawks. 11 runs. And after just 3, the Hawks are 34 for 1. Sadullah back. His second over, the 4th of the innings. It's the right-handed Munir Sharif on strike. That's 6. It had, as soon as it left the bat, the sound of the bat. Pretty evident that it was going all the way. Although Munir Sharif was hitting against the wind, but he got good connection. A 6 to start the over. I think it was in the slot for Munir Sharif to go big. Well, it was a good start for the Willows Academy. Actually, they got a wicket in the first over, but since then it's all Gibran Ali. The next ball, overcompensates. Does Sadullah, and I think Munir Sharif was ready for it. Pulls it behind the square leg for a boundary. So 10 of the first 2. Well, this is excellent batting, not just Gibran Ali, Munir Sharif as well as joined the party. 6 and a 4. Field changes once again. A long on and a long off now for Saad. Sadullah to Munir. Goes full, and Munir has already got 10 of the first 2, so he just calmly drives that one towards long off for a single. It's good cricket. Munir Sharif not getting carried away. Sort of the length, I mean, he could have easily got carried away and gone after that one. But you know, there's always a danger when you're hitting against the wind. If you are unable to clear longer for long on, you might get caught. So Munir Sharif just keeping his emotions in check. Wicket keeper and the bowler were up in unison instantly, but I think it was just a pad. Yep. Sadullah took another swing and a miss. That's good bowling. Saad on that occasion just taking the pace of rolling his fingers over. I think it was the off cutter. Beaten in pace there was a lack of beaten because of the lack of pace. Gibran. Last ball of the over. Saad goes full and straight, and Gibran Ali drives that one towards long off for a single to end the over. Another good over for the Deccan Hawks. Once again, 12 runs, and after 4 overs, the Hawks are 46 for 1. Another bowling change. It's Mohammad Fazal into the attack now. Starts moving wide, one outside of Gibran chases that one, but is unable to get back on ball. Another wide one, left alone by the batsman this time, and a wide signal by the umpire. Got away with the first one, Fazal, not this time. That was in the slot, and Gibran goes up and over once again. Fazal, not sure what he's trying to do there, because Gibran is he's already shown he's very comfortable on the back foot as well as the front foot, because if you look at the wagon wheel, he's got boundaries everywhere, behind point, over covers, then on the leg side with a fine leg glance and a pull towards square leg or mid wicket, you can say. So this has gone straight up, but I think Gibran Ali will once again get away with it. Oh, that's very, very good running between the wickets. Gibran wants to strike, so he's back for the second. 50 up for the Deccan Hawks in just the fifth over. They are 53 for 1 after 4.3. Gibran Ali on the 35 of just 19. But Fazal has now got a sweeper. Not a full delivery, but this time Fazal goes straighter, and Gibran hits it across the line towards the short mid wicket for another single. Two balls to go in the over. Fazal to Munir. Was it off the batsman's pads? No, it was the wicketkeeper's pad. White signal by the umpire. Well, the first match was a low-scoring affair. Munir Sharif, what have you done? This partnership was looking good. They were looking to take the game away from the Willows Academy, but Munir Sharif has played all over, a straight delivery, and is clean bowled by Fazal. So the Deccan Hawks are 2 down now. I was just about to mention that the first match was a low-scoring affair. The Evolution 11 was all out for just 129, and while chasing the Diamond 11 lost to 6 wickets. Suddenly, this wicket has gone flat. The Willows Academy were able to get 178 batting first, and now the Deccan Hawks have already got 55 for the loss of just 2 wickets inside of 5 overs. Inside the first 5 overs. Khader. Abdul Qadir is the new batsman. Muhammad Fazal, last ball of the over. Little shorter on that occasion, but around just outside of targeting the top of off, you can say, and defended back to the bowler by the new man Khader. End of the over. After 5, the Deccan Hawks are 55 for 2. A third over for Sadullah. First ball, nicely driven by Gibran Ali, but good fielding by Atala Sharif. Nice in the run. Another good one from Saad. Hitting the hard line, getting the ball to come in. Defended back by Gibran. .36 of just 22 for Gibran. Deccan Hawks 55 for 2. Yeah. This time Saad just rolls his fingers over that one, the off cutter. Gibran Ali restrains himself from going for the big one and just defends it. There wasn't any pace on that ball, so the ball won't go to the fielder quickly enough, and Khader calls Gibran Ali through for a single. Sadullah to the new man Khader. Oh, well bowled. Once again, good length. And a ball just straightening after pitching. Khader hanging it out, his bat out there. Lucky not to get an edge. A loose waft from Khader, flirting with danger. Outside edge, but oh, that was a good effort by Abu Bakr there in short third, but he chose the wrong end to throw. I think Khader was late to start. He didn't realize that Gibran had come halfway down. Eventually he takes off and completes the singer, and I think if Abu Bakr had gone to the non-strikers and there was a fielder backing up, it would have been very interesting. Saad, last ball of the over. Once again defended back to the bowler by Gibran. I think he realizes that the only threat in this bowling lineup, Willows lineup at the moment is Saadullah, so he just watches him through, sees him off. The end of the power play, good power play for the Deccan Hawks. They have got 57 for the loss of 2 wickets from the first 6 overs. Mohammad Fazal continuing. Willows, now that the power play is over, they can spread the field, so the Willows Academy will be looking to squeeze a few quiet overs. Look to just no, that was poor delivery. Big wide down the leg. Till the time there's a left and right combination out in the middle, Willows Academy bowlers might find it a little bit difficult. Peel for caught behind, but I think the ball was no doubt very close to the bat, but I don't think there was an edge there. So good ball, good comeback from Fazal. It's nicely driven by Gibran, but straight to Alta. Taula at extra cover. No run once again. This time Gibran goes for the reverse sweep, but fails to connect, and it's another dot. Gibran appealing for a wide there, not given. Oh, how did that miss the stump? That was very close, very, very close. I think that was harsh, because Gibran had walked right across his stumps and the ball might have just bounced over, I felt. It's the umpire's decision, and he's given it a wide. Should be the last ball of the over. Oh, that's a beauty, right in the block hole, and for once Gibran fails to get his bat down in time, and the ball goes past his defenses and cleans him up. That's a big wicket for Fazal. Well, since the time he has started to bowl, he's just pulled things back for the Willows Academy, and now the Deccan Hawks are 3 down for 60 after 7 overs. I think they are in trouble now. Willows Academy would like this. 2 new batsmen at the crease. Now that Gibran Ali has been dismissed. (37 of 28). Gibran, after that brilliant start, that explosive start, I think he got a little bit stuck. Last 2 to 3 overs, wasn't getting his timing right. Shujat Ahmed is the new batsman, but he's at the non-strikers, and Bhanu Prasad back into the attack. Shujat's got a lot of space, I feel. No one behind, no one at short fine or long leg. Short and wide outside of play and a miss. Oh, that was a late call by the umpire. Well, I don't think that it was another harsh decision, I feel, from the umpire. Was it really that wide? Yeah, it's nicely driven on the up by the new man. No, I beg your pardon. It's Munir Sharif on strike. It's Khader. Single first ball for the new man. Shujat is off the mark straight away, and the score moves to 63. Once again, nicely driven on the rise by Khader. This time towards long off, another single. It's in the air, but I think yes. Yep. Shujat has found the gap. A length delivery from Bhanu coming in with the angle, and Shujat Ahmed goes across the line, hits it wide of long on for a boundary. This is good over, turning out to be a good over for the Hawks. Already got 8, 2 to go. Anu Prasad with the next. Feel 4 leg before, but I think it was doing too much. Would have comfortably missed the leg stump. After 8 overs, the Deccan tops are 68 for the loss of 3 wickets. Anand being the off break, the finger spinner Anand being brought back into the attack. 3 men on the onside patrolling the boundary. Shouldn't have been a single there. That was hit pretty hard by Khader straight to the pinder at cover point. Anand to Shujat. Hit pretty hard, but straight to long on, another single. Shujat has made his intentions pretty clear. I think he's going to be the aggressor. He will go after the bowling. Whereas I think Khader has taken on the Anchor's roll, rotating the strike. Guided straight to short third. Father wanted a single, but sent back. Good line and length on that occasion from Anand. Father this time goes across the line and hits it towards the man at deep mid wicket for another single. A deep square leg, or you can say deep mid wicket, man at court corner, and a long on for Anand. Anand getting ahead to that one in his follow through, half stops it. Father thinking about two, but Shujat sends him back once again, only a single. Last ball of the over. Well flighted once again, a low full toss. Driven down the ground towards long on for another single by Khader. He will retain the strike. Tidy over, just 5 runs, and the Deccan Hawks are 73 for 3 after 9. Chala Rao introduced into the attack, creates an opportunity. I think Abu Bakr at backward point, using his height to reach to that one, or just not sticking. Another outside edge, but this time ball goes finer in. Third man comes into play. Another single. runs coming in, still coming in singles. Challara once again. It's another play and a miss. Good bowling from Challara. Making the batsman reach for it. Another play and a miss from Cardo. That's good length. So a couple of dots to end the over. After 10, the Deccan Hawks are 78 for the loss of 3 wickets. They need another 101 runs from the remaining 10 overs, and it's time for drinks. Abubakar to start the proceedings from the far end. Starts with a short delivery. Should have been put away, but Shujat Ahmed misses with a cut. And the ball goes and rests in the wicketkeeper's gloves. The last 10 overs of this exciting match. Another play and a miss. Good start to the over for Abubakar. No one in the deep on the offside, no third man, no deep third man, or no one at deep point, just a sweeper and a long off. 4 men inside. Short third, you can say a deep gully or gully, whatever, and then a cover, a point, and a short extra cover. Finally, Shujat Ahmed is able to get one away. It was once again short and wide from Abu Bakr, and Shujat goes for the cut, for the uppercut you can say, and hits it in the air. A worry point for a one bounce four. I think the first ball was short, the second ball, but the first two balls actually Abu Bakr didn't give room to the batsman. The time around was short and wide. That's up in the air. Fielder in the deep, getting underneath, takes it. Oh, what have you done? Shujat has just got a boundary, but he still goes after Abu Bakr instead of looking for a single. It was a length delivery. He looks to go across the wicket and looks to clear deep mid wicket, and just holds out in the process. So another one goes down. Deccan Hawks lose their fourth. Shujat Ahmed goes for 13 of 12. Caught at deep mid wicket of the bowling of Abu Bakr. I think it's Saklan there. Saklan or Zaid. We'll have to make sure. But a good catch in the deep. 4 down now. Yep. Saklan the catcher. Samir Sab is the new batsman. It's getting tougher for the Deccan Hawks now. The required rate is already got shot past 10 and over. And now they've lost 4 top order wickets as well. Abu Bakr to Sam. Might be a wide. Yeah, pities. It's a new man on strike. Abu Bakr should have done better. Yeah, that's much better. Abu Bakr, last ball of the over. Yeah, well bowled. Full in straight, driven back to the bowler by the new man Sam. Another dot to end the over, just 5 runs. The wicket of Shujat Ahmed in that over for Abu Bakr, and now the Deccan Hawks are 83 for the loss of 4 wickets after 11 overs. Off spinner, the finger spinner, Anand, to continue now. I think the approach of Khader would be interesting, because Deccan Hawks have just lost the wicket of Shujat in the previous over. Shujat was looking to take the bowlers on. Starts with a full delivery just outside off. That's hit over the bowler for a single first ball by Khader. I think now Khader might just take over from Shujat. I mean, he might just go after the bowling now, or will he continue to play the anchor role? And another very full delivery from Anand, driven towards long off. Sam gets off the mark with that single. Anand once again. That's up in the air. Long off, getting underneath. Has he taken it? Oh, yes, he has. I think he didn't take it with his hands, but the ball just stuck in his thigh. So I was right. They're just looking to take over from Shujat Ahmed, looking to hit out, but he is hurled out too long off, and the Deccan Hawks lose another wicket. They have all lost half their side, 5 down now with just 85 on board. Khader, the last man, dismissed, 10 of 17, caught at long off of the bowling of Anand. 85 for 5 now. Anand to the new man, Abrar, and what's happened there? What's happened there? I think he's gone right through. Yep, just past the outside edge, very close to the stumps. Abrar, well, the Hawks have still got some batting left. Abrar at number 7. Might be a wide. It is a top spinner. Just doesn't come in. In fact, it goes the other way. Might have been another wide had Abrar left it go, but he plays it straight to Abu Bakar at gully, no run. I think that's more of a single saving position, Abu Bakar there. End of another tidy over, another successful over, should I rather say. Wicket and just 2 runs. Abu Bakar to continue with his medium pace. Another one in the air, but short of the fielder in the deep. Single first ball for Sam. That brings the new man Abrar back on strikers, yet to open his account. Spare played 3 dots. This has gone straight up. Wicketkeeper calls for it and takes it. Full delivery outside off from Abu Bakr. Abrar looks to go across the line, gets a top edge. The ball just balloons up for an easy catch for the wicketkeeper. It's not going to drop those. Deccan Hawks sink further. They are 6 down now for 86. Second wicket for Abu Bakr, and Abrar goes without troubling the scorer. Duck after facing 4 balls. Mohammad Fassi, the new batsman. Abu Bakr with another full delivery around off stump, driven towards long on for a single by the new man Fassi. Full toss in the air, over, long off, and it's a 6 for Sam. Well, they still have got batting, the Deccan Hawks, even though they've lost 6 wickets, but they still have some batting left. Bakr, the next ball, once again in the air and over. That's a 6 more for Sam. Is taking Abu Bakr on, and at the moment he is you can say getting the better of Abu Bakr. Previous one was a full toss, should have been put away. He does, but this one Abu Bakr does manage to pitch it. But Sam with another 6 over long off. This match isn't bore by any means. Willows might have got 6, but this is the end where you can score freely. So the Willows still have to be careful. Abu Bakr, last ball of the over. This time Sam drives it on the up towards a sweeper for a single to retain the strike. A good over for the Deccan Hawks. 15 runs, and they are 100 for the loss of 6 wickets after 13. 79 more needed of 7 overs. Challar out to bowl his second. Oh, that's a no ball actually. Challar fails to land that one in that strip. Way outside actually. No ball signaled and a free hit coming up. It's new man Mohammad Fassi on strike for this free hit. I think Sam should have shown better presence of mind there. Instead of going for that extra, he could have stayed on the strike and might have been able to make better use of this free opportunity. But you never know. And Challarao. Bowls it full outside off. Driven on the up towards extra cover. Only a single of the free hit. Sam, 14 of 8, 16 of 8. So again a miss from Challarao that was just inside the guideline. This time Sam uses his feet, drives it on the up, call is for 2. An easy 2 in the end for Sam. Sam pulls off and very very late actually. At the last moment. Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent. Sam once again looking to use his feet there, but Underout just bowls it wider, just inside the tram line. And it's a dot. That will be a wide. Testing the umpire's patience was Scheller out there. The extra fielder out in the deep. The third man in. Once again driven on the up, slight misfield, and Sam is back for 2. Well, the Deccan Hawks might have lost to 6, but they haven't given up. Sam hasn't given up, certainly not Sam. Single of the last ball of the over to retain strike. Another good over for the Deccan Hawks. 9 runs of it. It's 109 for the loss of 6 wickets after 14. 70 needed of the last 6. And I think it's still possible with Sam out there. Deccan Hawks will certainly harbour hopes. Bhanu Prasad being brought back into the attack. First 2 overs, 17 runs. Sam is looking to target that deep extra cover area. You know, with the wind, waiting with the wind, it's easy to clear that. Oh, a top edge, just over the keeper. Sam gets a single. Sure, the third man is very fine actually. Bhanu Prasad. That's a good delivery. That's a good, very good one. Fussy just looking to run it down. Some extra bounce for Bhanu. Just banging it in. Hitting the pitch hard. Sam having a word with Fussy now. I think he wants to strike back. He just can't leave it too much for late. Another very good delivery from Bhanu Prasad. Once again hitting the deck hard and getting some extra bounce. Another similar shot attempted by Fussy and the result is the same. He's beaten once again. This time Bhanu Prasad, Fussy uses his feet. Hits it across the line towards square leg, deep square leg, that is for a single. Just 2 singles of the first 4 balls now. I think Sam will look to make up because the required rate is already past 11 and over. Told you, Sam might look to make up for the lost ground, and he is successful in doing so. A length delivery. I think till that point Bhanu Prasad was banging in, hitting the deck hard, but this time he goes fuller, allows Sam to get underneath that one, and it's a big one over long on. Bhanu Prasad, the last ball of the over. Yeah, that's much better. Once again hits the deck hard, and Sam hits that one down the ground towards long on for a single to retake, to keep the strike. Just 9 runs of that over. And the Deccan Hawks are 118 for the loss of 6 wickets after 15. They need 61 of the last 5. So the required rate has now gone up to 12 and over, and once it reaches that territory where they need 2 runs per ball, it almost gets impossible. As I told, Sam hasn't given up yet. Strange field for Abu Bakr. No one in the deep on the onside, just a long on. I think this is a dangerous field. Outside edge first ball. Straight to third man. Sam, just a single. It's not Abu Bakr, but it's Challa Rao's bowling. His third over. I think that's going to be the line. Challa Rao is going to bowl outside off. No. Too fussy, is going to bowl it straighter. Sam is trying very hard, but some Fussy is not getting help from the other end. Fussy playing too many dots, I feel. It's a wide. Sam having a word with his partner. Yep, I think instead of just swinging blindly, Fussy should just look to take a single and give the strike back to Sam, who's batting beautifully. Oh no, misfield at the wrong time. Sadullah the culprit. Might have been an easy run out because Fussy was sticking to his ground. He wasn't going for that sharp single. Oh, just over the man at mid wicket. Too much to do for long on. No timing whatsoever on that one, and Sam comes back for 3. I don't know what the fielder at long on was waiting for. I don't know why he just didn't release the ball at once. Six runs off the first 4 balls. Hawks need a boundary here. Here comes Challara. Oh, that's a beautiful straight drive from Mohammad Fussy. Long on. I told this is not the right field. They have got an extra man out in the offside and no one in the deep on the onside. Long on after that 3 previous ball had gone wider, and Fussy hits it straighter. So much needed boundary, makes it 10 for the over. Long on now comes straighter. Once again in the gap, there will be at least 2 or 3, or this might go all the way. It won't. Just not the right field. They need one on the onside in the deep. So the Deccan Hawks keep up with the required rate. 12 runs of that over. After 16, they are 130 for 6. 49 needed of the last 4. So mini conference out in the middle. Willows Academy deciding who to bowl next. Sadullah still got an over, and but I think for the moment we're going to go with Bhanu Prasad, who's bowled 3 overs for 26 so far. Now they've got a man at deep mid wicket. 2 men in that point region. 3rd man as well. Bhanu Prasad starts with a wide. I think that's the wrong strategy actually. They should be making, I mean, if they are bowling that wide line, it makes it easier for Sam to hit with the wind, and he can clear deep extra cover with ease. They should be making to look to make him hit against the wind. Look to, make him hit towards deep mid wicket. Yep, that's the right line, I feel. You know, if Sam is hitting against the wind, he is always in danger of getting out, because it's not going to be easy to clear that deep mid wicket. A wide and a single. Then a swing and a miss from Fussy. Sam once again having a word with Fussy. Manu. Well bowled, and I think Sam might be shot here. Oh, a wicketkeeper has hurt himself there, and we might have a delay. But that was a very sharp single that needed a direct hit, but I don't think Manu was able to produce one. Sam survives and is back on strike. Now the risky field set. Third man is in. Deep extra out. That's up in the air. Overshot square leg. And oh, that fielder does really well to keep that one in. And just 2 runs for Sam. That's what exactly I wanted. You know, make him hit against the wind. And that side of the boundary, the ball actually doesn't go all that fast. Sort of plugs. Short and wide outside off. Cut. towards sweeper cover for the single by Sam. This is another good over. Just 6 runs. Last ball of the over. Outside edge, in the air. Good backup from the man there at square leg. Single to end the over. 7 runs of that over. A very good over in fact from Bhanu under the circumstances. Just 7 runs. After 17, Deccan Hawks are 137 for 6. They need another 42 to win off the remaining 3 overs. 42 of 18. That's going to be very difficult. This partnership, the partnership between Sam and Fussy is now worth 51 of just 29 balls. Fussy has contributed just 12 of 12 and Sam is 37 of 21 with 3 sixes. Saadullah brings himself back. Deep extra cover, sweeper, deep extra cover and a long off. Long on, deep mid wicket. The man Peel forgot behind, but I think it was on the bounce. Once again, a very good start to the over. It's actually Fussy on strike, and Deccan Hawks aren't enjoying this. They want Sam. More capable of clearing the field. More capable of hitting the boundaries. Played on. Another good ball from Saadullah. Just outside of and full enough, inviting the drive. Fussy once again looks to go across the line instead of hitting over extra cover like Sam has been doing. And an inside edges it onto his stump. So the Deccan Hawks lose their 7th wicket. 12 of 14 balls for Sam, for Mohammad Fussy rather. And the Deccan Hawks are 137 for 7 now. Riaz Mohyuddin is the new batsman. Another similar length delivery from Saad. Riaz hits it better. Doesn't get an inside edge onto his pads, though he was looking to hit across the line. A single towards cow corner. First ball for Riaz is off the mark immediately. That brings Sam back on strike. Full toss on the pads. That's nicely flicked and it's a boundary. I think Saadullah went for the Yorker there, but ends up bowling a full toss on the pads, and it's a much needed boundary for the Deccan Hawks. Takes Sam to 41 of just 22. But they need 2 more boundaries this over. This is Saadullah's 4th over. It'll be interesting to see who will bowl the remaining 2. This has gone straight up, but I think it will fall safely. It does. Oh no. No. I think they should have stopped this second at least. Krishna Vamshi running in all the way from long off, and the bowler Sadullah running backwards, and the ball landing right between the two. Two more to Sam. Sam goes for another big one, but doesn't get it off the middle. More of an inside edge towards deep mid wicket. A single to end the over. Sam will retain the strike, but a very good over by Sadullah. Just that odd boundary. That too, when he went for the Yorker, bowled a full toss on the pads. Eight runs of the 18th. Deccan Hawks 145 for 7. 34 needed of the last two. It's doable, it's possible, but with just 3 wickets remaining. 44 of 24 for Sam. He will have to keep the strike. He will have to face a majority of these remaining 12 balls. Challa Rao. Oh, Challa Rao once again. Now this is going to be risky. I think this is the over that Sam would look to target and look to get at least 20 runs or more if possible, because there is no one in the deep on the onside, just a long on. The first ball, Challa Rao goes a tilt shot, Sam walks across and just pulls it behind square for a boundary to start the over. I think that was hit high on the bat. Better ball from Challa Rao. Riaz on strike. This has been hit straight down the ground, and it has gone all the way. That's 6. Exactly what the doctor ordered for the Deccan Hawks. A boundary first ball, and now 6 straight down the ground. Sadullah finishing his spell. Just the last 2 overs. 34 to get 10, a 6 and a 4. 11 of the first 3. Another 10, maybe another 2 boundaries in this over. But that's a good shot delivery from Challa Rao. Well directed. Ball! Once again, very well done. I think it was because of the last ball where Challa Rao pushed Riaz Mohiuddin back. He stayed on the back foot. That follow-up was very important. He bowled it full and straight and takes the leg step out. Deccan Hawks lose their 8th. I think what started as a good over for the Deccan Hawks might just end up on the other side. I mean, if Challa Rao can get another wicket here, it will be all over for the Deccan Hawks, because they've already lost 8 wickets. Last ball of the over. Peel. I don't know what he was appealing for. Umpire has given it a wide. Challa Rao still persisting. think Chilra was going for another similar delivery where, the one he got rid of Riaz Mohyuddin. Oh, there was a single on offer there, but Akbar doesn't take it, and it's a dot to end the over. So 12 runs of that over, and 22 needed of the last to the 20th. Sam on strike. 157 for 8.
रन लास्ट ओवर में
I think it has to be Sam. If the Deccan Hawks are to overhaul this target, if they are to get 22 of the last, Sam has to play each and every ball. And the Dil scoop, a full toss to start from Mohammad Fazal, and Sam has rammed it very fine. It's right over the wicketkeeper. So a very good start to the over. 4 runs of the first ball. Makes it 18 of the last 5. 50 up for Sam. 53 of just 27 balls. That's a very good delivery. Sam looking to use his feet on that occasion, but Fazal follows him and bowls it right into his pads. Not much Sam could do. 18 of 4. Getting difficult every ball. Sam has certainly not lost hope yet. Might be a wide. It is. Fazal once again looking to target the batsman's batsman's pads, denying him the room to free his arms. That's nicely driven by Sam, but straight to wide long off. And a good throw from Krishnavamshi into the wicketkeeper's gloves, and it's only a single. Another good delivery from Fazal. Was it in the air by Akbar? But only as far as Sadul at long on, and the Deccan Hawks lose another wicket. They are 9 down now, and I think that's the game set and match for the Deccan Hawks, because Sam is off strike. It's the number 11 on strike with 16 to get of the last 2. It's impossible mathematically as well, unless and until there are a few no balls. On the 6th wicket fell. I thought it was Willow Academy's game, but Sam has kept it interesting. He has kept the Deccan Hawks in the match till the last over. 16 needed of the last 2 now. That's it. Fazal has cleaned up the number 11 Sajid there, and the Willows Academy has won this match by 15 runs. Yep, there was a wide in between, so the margin of victory is 14 runs. Well, it was a surprise, I would say. I think everybody expected the Deccan Hawks to win this match, but the Willows Academy winning the toss, making the right decision, batting first, posting a big 178 on board, and then defending it well. Though there were a few hiccups in the middle, especially when the the left-handed Gibran and Shudat were going. They had a 50 partnership, but they came back well and defended successfully. 15 winning the match in the end by 14 runs. The man of the match, Sakhled, for his masterclass. 93 of just 60 balls with 8 fours and 3 sixes. That's it. Second match. Got another one coming up. Do join us for the third match in some time. Till then, it's goodbye.